Earth and Sun are on that same line, and that's why every 18 months or so we get an eclipse.
The shadow is 1 minute.
1 minute away. Wow.
The crowd is getting excited.
Wow. It's already so
eerie. Wow, it just got dark all around us. And you can feel the temperature getting colder here.
Oh, yeah. The winds are really picking up. You know, this dark area, the winds are just flowing in.
Oh, you can... It's just a tiny, tiny sliver right now. It's all closing up.
There it goes. It's going. Getting smaller. Oh, look at the ray structure. You can't get that on film. There's Venus.
Oh, wow.
There's Venus. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, look at that ray structure.
You were saying this is the only way you can see the atmosphere.
Yeah, that lower part of the corona is really even hard from space to see. Wow. Wow. I got to spend a second looking around at the crowd. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
We should turn off the lights.
All right, you get ready to put them back on here soon.
Okay.
Pretty quick.
Have you noticed, Jim? The street lights are all on around
the street
us.
lights turned on.
We confused the street lights.
Of course. Who would have thought that? We didn't plan that one.
All right, we should get ready for...
There's the diamond.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, wow.
That is
Was
so...
that all right?
Oh my gosh. Whoa! Oh, that's brilliant.
Incredible. Now, Dr. Cavande, you've been in space. You've seen numerous sunrises and sunsets from the space shuttle. Yeah. How does this event compare?
Oh, this is completely different than anything I've seen before. I never saw an eclipse. I've seen a partial, but nothing like this. This is really unique and nothing like I saw in space. Space has its really cool visuals, but this is really amazing.
You know, and I'm starting to hear the crickets. They're starting to come on out. Obviously, the street lamps. This is just amazing. Now, I'm also looking up to try to find the Big Dipper and some of the other stars, some of the other planets.
Not for the clouds, likely.
Right.
And I'm really mesmerized by this. This is a spectacular event. We've had several solar storms that have been launched, and some of them have been launched from the left side of the sun. So we're actually seeing a difference from what the corona looked like in our predictions to what it looks like now. And then on top of that, we have ham radio operators all over the state right now who are making contacts that they haven't been able to make because the upper atmosphere is just all turbulent right now, and it affects the communication signal. So we've got GPS operators and ham radio operators doing a ton of science, and it's just so overwhelming.
This is amazing. Now, my team of atmospheric science researchers from the University of Missouri, they are actually sending up weather balloons here this afternoon to try to figure out, how the weather is changing at certain height levels. And actually, here's a map of the solar radiation throughout the state of Missouri, and you can kind of see how much solar radiation is hitting the surface of the Earth here in Missouri. Just interesting. This is amazing.
It is. You can tell the crowd is just mesmerized. This is so cool. And you can even see the dips in the valleys, as you can see little areas of the sun where it's shining through more. Right, and those create the Bailey beads that we'll see as we get out of totality, which is coming up here pretty soon.
Right.
Not quite yet, though.
Yeah, I think we come out of totality at 1:15:35 local time, and so we just have a few more seconds to that. It's absolutely an amazing event, and again, we're so lucky that some of these high clouds were able to kind of fall apart a little bit, so we could experience this.
For us, yes, and I can't believe we can actually see the corona through the clouds.
Good.
Okay, that's the air horn. We're coming out of totality. We're going to have to end up.
So we need to put our safety glasses back on.
There we go. Put your Bailey beads. There we go. We got to put the glasses back on. Oh my goodness.
So, as you can see, we're coming out of totality here in Jefferson City, Missouri. Ladies, thank you so much for experiencing this with me. Thank you.
Quite an experience. Thank you very much.
Yes, it was. Thank you. So, everyone's excited here in Jefferson City, Missouri. The sun's starting to come out a little bit. We're going to go ahead and send it back to Charleston.
We should have stayed.
Thanks, Eric. Yadi, wow.
It's an amazing, I get goosebumps every time I see this. So I cannot imagine how it's going to be, when we actually see it here in South Carolina.
I mean, so...
Yet because of the clouds, but my goodness, you can see the corona, and that is an absolutely incredible sight.
Yeah, this is just magnificent.
It really is. Everything's kind of, well, other than the people hooting and hollering here, everything else has gone quiet. The animals think it's nighttime. There's this amazing sort of twilight view all around us. And just look at that corona. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep, and the moon is going to continue. We've got about 2 minutes, 35 seconds of this amazing view. And then here we come. Here comes the diamond ring. So it is glasses on again time. Glasses on. And here it comes. There's the diamond ring. And that is the most spectacular sight.
That's amazing.
That is just incredible. And of course, the diamond ring you see because the moon is not a totally smooth sphere. And so you're seeing little spots of light peeping out between the craters on the moon. And my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's hard to convey the excitement of the energy. There are 10,000 people on the prairie here at the Homestead National Monument of America, and the energy is just amazing.
And they've been here, a lot of them have been here since 6 o'clock this morning, and the atmosphere has been incredible. Everybody is happy, and it has just been amazing.
That's just amazing.
Wow.
Okay, Nikki, let's bring you over to this side. It looks like the moment of totality has passed us here.
Yes.
Now, what should we be watching for in the moments after totality?
In the moments after totality, you will start to see again the Bailey's beads. So we did see that diamond.
To see those Bailey's beads and that diamond ring, right. That's when you can actually see the light shining through the moon's valleys. The moon's not a perfectly smooth sphere. It's got that rugged surface, and you can see those sun rays shining through those mountains and valleys and craters.
Wow.
It's looking like we're about 1 minute out now, and it's just getting smaller and smaller.
Wow, this is amazing.
The crowd's getting really excited too.
Hey guys, who back there is excited for the solar eclipse? Wow, it's getting closer.
Wow. It's just getting really close to nighttime. It's incredible. It's like very dim.
Definitely it feels like dawn or dusk here in Hopkinsville right now as it's getting closer.
Come on!
And you can see on our feed, there's that tiny, tiny little sliver left to go. And it's really starting to get dark now. Wow. It's like dusk.
Gracious.
And you can see the pink color around the horizon. Oh, it's like a sunset. It's beautiful. It's going. It's going. Just that tiny, tiny last sliver. Oh
absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, you can see the corona, that beautiful white wispy crown coming out from the sun in all directions. And we can see airplanes, and I think I see Jupiter in the sky over there. I think I can see Jupiter.
Wow.
And I see other planets too, and stars.
I can only imagine in ancient times what this must have been like.
I know.
Out of nowhere. I am covered in head to toe in goosebumps. A complete chill.
I know, I am too. I just can't believe we finally got a chance to see it. I mean, it's one thing to read about it, but it's another thing when you get to see it yourself with your own eyes.
Guys, we're going to take a break here just a second. We're going to step back and fully enjoy this and hope you enjoy our feed on the telescope. Eclipseville, it has definitely lived up to
and now we're getting that diamond
here
ring
we go.
on the
We've
way
got
out.
it coming back. The moon is stepping aside
And
from the
now,
sun. It is getting brighter. Totality has finished here at Hopkinsville. Wow, that was absolutely amazing, Renee. Can you even try to put it in words?
I can. I mean, I just have goosebumps all over my body.
Wow, this is amazing. We can see the birds flying around in the distance.
We can see the sun starting to come out, and it's getting bright again.
This is amazing.
It's really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This is the eclipse from your unique vantage point. Submit your pictures and questions using the hashtag Eclipse 2017 and follow the conversation online. For updates, be sure to follow, let's see if I can remember all these, NASA on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, and LinkedIn. Additionally, we're providing live coverage during the eclipse on Facebook Live on NASA's Facebook page. You can ask your questions in the comment thread. Check out their streaming sites like NASA's Periscope account on Twitter, Twitch TV, Ustream, and on YouTube. And of course, you can watch it on nasa.gov and nasa.gov/Eclipse Live and on the NASA app. And we have a special feature for you. If you visit our Facebook Live page, along with this broadcast, we have a 360 view from right here in Charleston, South Carolina. With this tool, you can pan around on your computer and mobile device and even look up to the sky as the moon transits the sun during the eclipse. It'll be like you're right here with us in Charleston, minus the sweltering heat. Visit the NASA Facebook page and check it out. And finally, share your images of the eclipse with us using the hashtag Eclipse 2017 on our Flickr page, which is up here online right now. Share your images with us, and we'll share them right here in the broadcast and also on social media. And finally, enjoy your eclipse viewing, and remember to ask your questions with the hashtag Eclipse 2017. Back to you, Dwayne.
Well, John, it's social media is going to break some records, and we're going to be coming back to you more and more. So you got to know that one of the most important things here for today is the weather. So, Sean, you know, I'm looking at Charleston skies. We got clouds. I hope that's going to get better, but what's going on around the nation? Over to you.
That's right, Dwayne. Yes, the weather is the key factor for viewing today's total solar eclipse. Right here in Charleston, it's about 86 degrees, but with the humidity, it feels more like 99 right now. But what we want to do right now is show you a satellite image from our friends at NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. This is from the GOES-16 satellite. It's a brand new weather satellite that NASA built for NOAA and was launched last year that's going to give you the latest and greatest very detailed imagery of cloud cover across the country. And what you can see is that things are looking really good for the early parts of the path of totality, places like Oregon and Idaho and Wyoming. And then as you get into parts of the middle section of the country, more places like Beatrice, Nebraska, maybe into Kansas City, Jefferson City, there is some cloud cover there that may hinder your ability to view the eclipse. And looks like as you get into Carbondale, skies are still pretty good there. There are some storm systems developing to the north in other parts of Illinois. And really, things are looking clear again until you get back here in Charleston. As you said, Dwayne, I'm looking up at the clouds to where the sun will be in about an hour. And there is significant cloud cover, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. I do see some pockets of blue in there. So hopefully we'll get to see something. But we'll have more for you later in the broadcast. Dwayne.
Thanks, Sean. Hopefully you can use some of your connections to get us some good weather here in Charleston. So the moon is already moving across the face of the sun. We're getting close to viewing our first total eclipse of the day. We're minutes away, and remember, the total solar eclipse starts on the west coast of the United States in Oregon, and we will be bringing you live images as it occurs. NASA's Ames Research Center's Jesse Carpenter is standing by in Salem, Oregon at the Oregon State Fairgrounds. Jesse, give us a status report.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Dwayne. Totality is almost here. Oh, this is so exciting. And just before we get to that, though, I want to introduce Andrea Edgecombe again from the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Hey.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about this really fun, cool viewing event that's going on here.
Yeah, well, we are here. We have almost 9,000 people here at the Oregon State Fairgrounds, and we've had some cool stage presentations. We heard from NASA astronaut Don Pettit. He's an Oregonian. We had a University of Oregon professor, and behind us we have some space science partners who've been doing some cool educational activities and really interacting with the crowd. So it's been an awesome morning, and we can't wait for totality in a few minutes.
This is such a great event. Thank you for joining us again. We really appreciate it. I know you got to get going.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
It's coming soon. And joining us now to talk to us about the sun and give us more information is NASA lead scientist for Eclipse 2017, Madhulika Guhatakirta from Ames Research Center. Hi, Lika.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, it's almost here. It's almost here. So how many eclipses have you seen?
I went to see 9 eclipses, and I actually landed up seeing 6. The other 3 had inclement weather.
Oh.
We don't have that here today.
No, we don't, and it's going to be 7. So what can you tell us about the sun that'll help our audience understand better?
I just want to start by saying I'm in awe at this moment right now. And whatever I say, kind of take it with that filter because we are very close to totality.
We are.
We live in the outer atmosphere of this magnificent, dynamic, magnetically variable star that dominates every cubic inch of space in our solar system. And if I can get the video, what you would see in the video is that the sun produces storms that can be all engulfing, generating this environment called space weather. The inner edge of the corona that you see that's black in the video is because the sun is so intense that it overwhelms the dim brightness of the corona. And so even from space, we can't absorb the inner part of the corona. And not only Earth, but the entire solar system, as you can see, lives with this dynamic star. Corona is the region where space weather is born and conditions are set for a supersonic solar wind and a super hot corona, 2 of our outstanding questions in heliophysics, in physics, really. To understand the corona better, NASA is actually going to be launching a mission next year, almost a year from now. How coincidental, called Parker Solar Probe. It is actually going to go touch the sun, and it's going to get closer to any other spacecraft has gone before to the sun to study the corona, to actually sample the very corona that we will be seeing very soon.
Yes, we will. It's almost here. Thank you, Lika, for joining us, and thank you for sharing that. So now we're going to take it back to NASA Eclipse Central in Charleston. Take it away, Dwayne.
Okay, just now coming in, we have an exclusive sneak peek of the total solar eclipse, and it is arriving at the United States. It's over the Pacific Ocean and about to reach Oregon. This is the celestial event that we've all been waiting and anticipating for years. We'll begin looking through the eyes of NASA out the window of our G3 aircraft. Let's take in the view.
Wow.
And now we're looking at the first glimpse of the total eclipse from the ground. Wait, let's see. That's still the G3. There we go. And now we're looking at the first glimpse of the total eclipse from the ground on United States soil. This is coming to us from Salem, Oregon, where thousands of people are gathered and experiencing this monumental event, a total solar eclipse. Let's take a look and take in the view. That's the G3 there. Is that the real thing? Is that the real? We're going to keep that up, and then we're going to do reactions. Okay, so as the moon has now moved, the sun is appearing again, and we can see the diamond ring. It's amazing. It's fantastic. You see the outer edge. I see prominences, little red pieces of chromosphere from the lower atmosphere. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Jody, what we got? That looks pretty cool.
I mean, it's breathtaking. I just, even seeing it right now, through the TV, it's just an amazing thing to see. I cannot imagine what we're going to feel here in South Carolina when we have our chance.
Well, I hope we have our chance to, Sean, and, get that weather up here looking good here in Charleston. Now, what do we...
So, Alex...
Alex, what are we seeing here?
Is that from the G3? That looks like from the G3 because I see spectra there.
No, it's still from Salem.
That's still from Salem.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're seeing the bright, actually the camera is causing a little prism effect there, and you're seeing the bright light from the edge of the sun. So that is really beautiful. That's sort of the edge of the diamond ring effect.
Yeah.
So Alex, now, a reminder, Alex, so when that diamond ring pops up, that's what people should put the
That's
when
people should put your glasses back on. So when you see that diamond ring after totality, that's the signal to you that it's time to put it back on.
Yeah.
So look now, we see the corona in Madras. That's gorgeous.
That's amazing. I mean, being able to look at that with your own eyes is an amazing experience. And that only can be seen when you have this kind of totality.
So the corona, that's the
solar atmosphere.
That's what solar scientists really live for, right? Right. Right. That is the origin. That is where the origin of space weather.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it comes from.
That's where most of the solar flares and the corona mass ejections, big explosions of particles, originate from.
Now, if there was solar activity, would we see it right now? Would we be able to see that popping up on the sun?
If there was a coronal mass ejection leaving the sun, we could see it there because, in fact, we have seen it in the past, and I'll even show some history later with images that people drew of these coronal mass ejections leaving the sun during a total solar eclipse. Now, why is it so critical and so important to really get this type of view from the sun's atmosphere from the corona? Johnny?
You mean like in a total solar eclipse?
Yes. There's a diamond.
That's the diamond ring again. Ring. That's amazing. That's from Madras.
Wow.
It is important to do this because we do this kind of eclipses artificially, but we do not do it as perfect as nature does. The moon covers the sun in such a perfect way that we see parts of the corona that we don't usually see.
So Alex, explain that and safety too, right? So right now, this was the moment when you see that flash of light. That's the moment when it's time to put your glasses back on or start using your indirect methods because now it's too bright and it could damage your eyes.
Yeah. Safety first, people. Always.
Wow. So the folks in Salem, Oregon, I mean, they're like juiced. They got it. They got the goods. They've got a perfect view, and they are seeing one of nature's most amazing spectacles. I can only imagine the reaction on the ground from the folks there. Oh, they are probably completely overwhelmed right now. Completely overwhelmed. Well, I certainly hope we get something like that. But we've got it here on NASA television through the eyes of NASA. And we got the International Space Station